students. So in the last class we discussed regarding characteristics of equilibrium constant K. So we only discussed 3 points. So next we will discuss the remaining points regarding characteristics of equilibrium constant. So same characteristics of equilibrium constant K. So next point number 4. So as I told you, we can predict regarding the extent of reaction from the value of equilibrium constant. So by knowing the value of equilibrium constant, we can predict regarding the extent of reaction. That means how far the reaction has proceeded. Reaction टा केतदूर जाइची मनकर जो start हेची बा midway रे अछि बा closing stage रे अछि. That means nearing completion. So we can predict these things from the value of equilibrium constant. तो कौन लिखियो छुआ? The extent of reaction, chemical reaction can be predicted from the value of equilibrium constant. How? Let us know. So there will be 3 cases for a reaction. A moles of A plus B moles of B gives rise to C moles of C and D moles of D. What is the value of equilibrium constant? K. Now, already it is the ratio of concentration of the product. That means C to the power C into D to the power D divided by A to the power A into B to the power B. That means in equilibrium constant, which ratio we are using? Now the ratio of concentration of the product concentration divided by reactant concentration. So purely speaking, the equilibrium constant is the ratio of product concentration and reactant concentration. So from this value we can predict regarding the extent of reaction, how far the reaction has progressed. Okay, so there will be 3 conditions when K, that means equilibrium constant, is much greater than 1. When K is much greater than 1, first case, to be precise, the value will be like this, that is I dot E when K is greater than 10 to the power 3. So you have to remember this value when K is greater than 10 to the power 3. That means it is much more greater than 1. 1 to bahut adhika. So if K value is much greater than 1, whose concentration is more? Now in the numerator there is the product concentration, denominator there is reactant concentration. That means when it is greater than 1 means the product concentration is much more greater than the concentration of the reactant. जदि K ର value 1 to बहुत अधिका होची तामाने कोन ना product ର concentration reactant concentration अपेक्षा बहुत अधिका अछि. So what will happen here? ना the reaction is nearing completion. केतेबेले product ର concentration बहुत अधिका हबो ना reaction तार सरी आस्तबो तामाने the reaction is nearing completion and कोड direction ता बेसी फेवर होची basic product form होची माने कोड direction ता फेवर होची forward direction is favor and the forward reaction is more favored. जेहेतु forward direction ता बेसी फेवर होची basic product form होची सेही पय कोन होची ना the value of K becomes greater than 1. तो यदि K value K टू बहुत अधिक अछि much greater than 1 to be precise greater than 10 to the power 3 ताले मन रखिबो रिएक्शन ता सरी आसलेनी काहेना प्रोडक्ट रो concentration बहुत अधिक अछि केतेबेले अधिक रहइबो ना when the product concentration is high means the reaction is nearing completion. Then case 2 when K is almost equal to 1, K value is almost equal to 1 to be precise, that is when K lies between 10 to the power minus 3 to 10 to the power 3 एई वैल्यू भीतर रहिले हमें कहबा ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल टू 1 कहला देखियो छुआ when the value of k will be almost equal to 1 now when these concentrations are almost equal को concentration ना product और reactant concentration जेतले almost equal थिबे ताहले कोन हबो k will be almost equal to 1 ताहले कोन लिखबा एटी छुआ ना the reaction is in the midway अधा दिएची सेही पई comparable concentration अछि reactant और product रो and both forward as well as backward reactions are equally favored both forward और backward reaction equally favor हेबे are equally favored तेनु k रो वैल्यू जदी ऑलमोस्ट एट पार अछि विथ 1 ता माने वैल्यू रेंज मन रखिबो 10 -3 रु 10 +3 ताले कोन जानिबा ना रिएक्टेंट और प्रोडक्ट रो कंसंट्रेशन ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल अछि केतले होबो तळे रिएक्शन ता आधा दिछि रिएक्शन इज इन द मिडवे एंड बोथ फॉरवर्ड एज वेल एज बैकवर्ड रिएक्शन आर इक्वली फेवर्ड तो केस 3 को आसीबा छुआ व्हेन k is much less than 1 k टा तो 1 टू बहुत कम अछि to be precise value केता हबो that is when k is less than 10 to the power -3 ताले रेंज ता मन रखिबो छुआ 10 to the power -3 +3 से अनुसार वेरी करछि k रो वैल्यू तो 1 नु बहुत कम होछि केतले कम हबो when this value will be less than 1 now when the concentration of the reactant is much more greater than the concentration of the product केतले 1 टू कम हबो ना concentration of the reactant will be much more greater than the concentration of the product सेटा केतले हबो ना when the reaction has just started just जतले स्टार्ट हेतिबो प्रोडक्ट स्पीसीज बहुत कम फॉर्म हेतिबे और रिएक्टेंट कंसंट्रेशन बहुत हाई थिबो सो रिएक्शन जतले जस्ट स्टार्ट हेतिबो रिएक्टेंट रो कंसंट्रेशन बहुत हाई थिबो प्रोडक्ट रो कम थिबो सो कोन लिखिबा छुआ एठी the reaction has just started and को डायरेक्शन फेवर होची बेसी रिएक्टेंट रहउछन्ती कम प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म होची माने फॉरवर्ड रिएक्शन फेवर हो नै को रिएक्शन फेवर हो द बैकवर्ड रिएक्शन and the backward reaction is favored backward reaction टा बेसी फेवर होची so from the value of equilibrium constant we can predict regarding what now the extent of the chemical reaction how far the chemical reaction has progressed whether it has started whether it is in the midway or whether it is nearing completion okay so next we'll discuss next point that is regarding stoichiometry of a chemical reaction the value of equilibrium constant depends on the stoichiometry so next we'll discuss point number 5 the numerical value of equilibrium constant that is k depends upon the stoichiometry of the reaction the stoichiometry means we used to multiply some constant or numbers to balance a chemical reaction so this is called stoichiometry and the number which are multiplied are known as stoichiometric coefficients so if we disturb or change the stoichiometry or balancing of the chemical reaction then the numerical value of equilibrium constant will change so the numerical value of k depends upon the stoichiometry of the reaction if we change the stoichiometry if we change the balancing of the constants which are multiplied then the value of equilibrium constant will change let us take one example let us take the example of hydrogen gas combines with iodine gas to produce 2HI gas okay so for this the equilibrium constant will be having this value k is equal to HI concentration square divided by concentration of H2 into concentration of I2. So this is the value of equilibrium constant for this reaction, that is reaction 1. Let us say this is the reaction 1. So next we'll change the stoichiometry. So what we have multiplied here? 1 here, 1 here, 2 here. These are the stoichiometric coefficients, or which gives you the number of moles. So I can rewrite the equation 1 like this: half H2 gas plus half I2 gas gives rise to HI gas. So let it be equation 2. So what I have done with respect to equation 1, now I have only changed the stoichiometry. I have multiplied half everywhere. So half H2 plus half I2, then half into 2 means 1. So I have only multiplied this one with a constant value, constant number, that is half, which is n. So here the constant value which is multiplied, that is value of n, is half. Then for this, what will be the new equilibrium constant? K dash, let it be K dash. So for this equation 2, reaction 2, what will be the equilibrium constant? Now concentration of HI divided by concentration of H2 to the power half into concentration of I2 to the power half. So this is the new equilibrium constant. K dash will be the equilibrium constant for equation 2. Only where we have changed the stoichiometry. Okay. So if you compare these two, that means K and K dash, what will be the relationship? Now look, I can write this as this one: HI concentration square divided by concentration of H2 into concentration of I2 whole to the power half, whole to the power half. Then what is this one? Look at this one. This is the equilibrium constant for the first reaction. That means what will be the new equilibrium constant? Now K to the power half. Then half ta asila ko to what is the half here? Now the number which we have multiplied in order to change the stoichiometry. In order to change the stoichiometry, I जो constant number ta multiply करूँ, this is down half. So in general, what we can write? In general, what will be the new equilibrium constant in case of change of stoichiometry? K dash will be K old to the power n. ताले कौन change होता देखा? The new equilibrium constant will be K. That means old equilibrium constant to the power n. Where n is the number multiplied to change the stoichiometry. To change the stoichiometry. ताले stoichiometry बा balancing टा को change करे भाई हमें जो number टा को multiply करिचु, that becomes n. ताले new equilibrium constant कौन होगा? ना old equilibrium constant to the power n. ऐसे देखो हमें half multiply करथिलु कौन है new equilibrium constant? K to the power half. K to the power half. So जेतला हमें कौन करू ना when we change the stoichiometry of a chemical reaction, then the numerical value of equilibrium constant changes. So next we'll go to point number 6. Next we'll go to point number 6. So what is that? Now in case of a complex reaction, that means which takes place in more than one steps. काको हम complex reaction कहबा ना जो reaction गुडा एक रु अधिक step रे complete हेबे ताको हम कहबा complex reactions. So in case of complex reactions, what happens to the equilibrium constant? So point number 6. In case of complex reactions being completed in more than one step, जो रिएक्शन टा गोटे रु अधिका स्टेप रे कंप्लीट होउची ताले सेटा हम कोन करबा ना लेट अस सी व्हाट हैपेंस. For a reaction number, let us say N2 gas plus O2 gas gives rise to 2NO gas. So this is the step 1. Nitrogen combines with oxygen, or nitrogen is oxidized to form nitric oxide. In the second step, nitric oxide gas again gets oxidized to form nitrogen dioxide, NO2. 2NO2. So this is gas. Okay. So this is a reaction being completed in more than one step. This is step 1. This is step 2. Then what will be the overall reaction? ना मिसे दबा कौन हबा देखिबा NO cancel out ताले overall reaction कौन हेजिबो ना N2 gas plus O2 दुईटा हेजिबो 2O2 gas gives rise to NO has been cancelled 2NO2 gas 2NO2 gas. So this is the overall reaction. Overall reaction होची इटा. तो ये reaction टा छुआ को है वो complex reaction. This reaction is called complex reaction because it is being completed in more than one step. Step 1, step 2. Overall reaction होची इटा. So for these reactions, we can find out different values of equilibrium constant. Let the equilibrium constant for this one be K1. Let the equilibrium constant for this one be K2. And let the equilibrium constant for the overall reaction be K. So next let us see what will be the relationship between the equilibrium constant of the overall reaction and the stepwise reactions. So for first we will write the value of K1. So what will be the value of K1? Now look, K1 for this product is nitric oxide NO to the power 2 divided by N2 concentration into O2 concentration. Okay. Then what will be K2? K2, this one product is NO2 square divided by NO square into O2 concentration. What will be K? Equilibrium constant of the overall reaction. Now NO2 for this one is the product. NO2 square divided by N2 concentration into O2 concentration square. Okay, so these are the expressions of K1, K2 and K respectively. Next, let us find out the relationship between these three. So when we multiply K1 into K2, so multiplying K1 into K2, what will we get? Look, K1 is this one, NO square divided by concentration of N2 into concentration of O2 into K2. K2 is this one, NO2 square divided by NO square divided by O2 concentration. Okay. So what will this become? Look, these two are same. So we may cancel it. ताले कौन है जो overall लिखाओ? It will be NO2 square divided by concentration of N2 into concentration of O2 into O2. कहते हैं जी O2 square. O2 square. So if you look at this, it will be K. It will be equal to equilibrium constant of the overall reaction. So from this, what we deduce? Now for a complex reaction, the equilibrium constant of the overall reaction is the product of equilibrium constant of the stepwise reactions. So the equilibrium constant of the overall reaction will be product of equilibrium constant of respective stepwise reactions. Okay, so this is the next characteristics of equilibrium constant. Then we will go for the remaining one. Okay, so next students will go for reaction quotient. Before that I must tell you another point. Remember, the catalyst has no effect on the equilibrium constant. I have already told you catalyst has no effect on the equilibrium constant because it equally increases the rate of both forward as well as backward reaction. दुईटा करो से रेट टा इक्वली बढ़े दिए. So catalyst रो कौन सी impact का effect नहीं on equilibrium constant or the value of K. Only what makes it possible? ना it fastens the equilibrium. It hastens the equilibrium. माने equilibrium टा जल्दी है जाए, but no effect on the equilibrium constant. No effect on the numerical value of equilibrium constant. तो मन रखो चुआ the catalyst has no effect on the value of equilibrium constant. Okay. Then next we will discuss regarding reaction quotient. Reaction quotient Q. So for a hypothetical equation, AA plus B moles of B gives rise to C moles of C and D moles of D. We can write down the value of equilibrium constant very well, but let us know what is reaction quotient. So the equilibrium constant is the ratio of concentration of the product and reactant only at equilibrium. ଯେତେବେଳେ equilibrium ରେ ଥିବା reaction ଟା, then the ratio of concentrations of the product and reactant is known as equilibrium constant. But for other times, at any instant of time, if we take this ratio, if we take the same ratio, that is C to the power C into D to the power D divided by A to the power A into B to the power B. That means the ratio of concentration of the product and reactant at any instant of time other than equilibrium. It may be equilibrium, may not be equilibrium. So at any instant of time, we can find out this ratio. This ratio is known as Q, reaction quotient. And when, because we have expressed the concentration in terms of moles per liter or molar concentration, it will be QC. So this reaction quotient will be written as QC because here we have expressed the concentration in terms of moles per liter. So what is reaction quotient? Now it is the ratio of concentration of the product and reactant at any instant of time, not necessarily equilibrium. केवल equilibrium हेले ए ratio का हम कहवा equilibrium constant. At any other instant of time, when we take this ratio, this will be known as reaction quotient. So this is the value of QC. Similarly, for gaseous reactant and product, we can write the value of QP. What will be that? The partial pressure of C to the power C into partial pressure of D to the power D divided by partial pressure of A to the power A into partial pressure of B to the power B. Okay. So like Kc and Kp, here also we can write Qc. That means when the concentration is expressed in moles per liter, and Qp when the concentration for gaseous reactant and the product has been expressed in terms of their partial pressure. So what will be the relationship between these two? Remember, Qp will be equal to Qc into RT to the power del N. So similar to Kp and Kc, the same relationship will be here. Qp will be equal to Qc into RT to the power del N. Del N, I have already told you, change in number of moles, R universal gas constant, T is the absolute temperature. Okay, so this is all about your reaction quotient. Then we can also predict regarding the extent of the reaction or the direction in which the reaction will favorably progress. जो direction में favorably reaction टा जीवो from the values of Qc and Kc. So by comparing the value of Qc and Kc, we can predict regarding the extent of reaction. Okay. So case 1, when Qc is greater than Kc. As per Le Chatelier principle, when a system is in equilibrium, it wants to retain its equilibrium. सबुबले maintain करियो चाहिए equilibrium. and as per Lee Chatterley principle आम जब disturb करिया, if we disturb it by change of temperature, pressure or concentration, then it will adjust itself in such a manner that the change of effect effect of the change will be nullified. जो effect रहिबो change रो सेटा nullify हे जिवो बा cancel हे जिवो. That is called Lee Chatterley principle. तेणु जब सिस्टम गोटे इक्विलिब्रियम रे रहिछि से सब इक्विलिब्रियम रहय पई चाहूछि. So for this reaction, this is also the value of Kc. This one is also the value of Kc. So when Qc is greater than Kc, तार सिस्टम कोन चाहूछि सब इक्विलिब्रियम का आसीबो. That means it wants to retain the value of Kc. अच्छा को कंडीशन में Qc टा Kc टू बेसी हबो. Because numerator ଆମେ ରଖିଛୁ କାହାକୁ ନା product concentration, denominator ରଖିଛୁ reactant concentration. So if Qc is greater than Kc, that means the product concentration is more than the reactant concentration as it should be in the equilibrium condition. Equilibrium condition ने जति की product concentration हवा कथा ताठू बेसी हेई जाइछि. ताहले equilibrium को फेरिया पई कोन दरकार ना the backward reaction product बेसी हे जाई चंदी कमेया पे कोन दरकार बेसी रिएक्टेड होवा दरकार इज फेवर. ताले कोन हेबे ना प्रोडक्ट रा बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन में बेसी रिएक्टेड फॉर्म करबे सो दैट Qc becomes equal to Kc. कंडीशन होला Qc Kc संगे सब इक्वल होबा चाहिबो काहे कि ना Kc हला इक्विलिब्रियम कांस्टेंट जेटा कि इक्विलिब्रियम रे जो कंसंट्रेशन रहबो रिएक्टेंट और प्रोडक्ट रो सेटा से मेंटेन करिया चाहिबो. जदि Qc टा Kc टू अधिक हो जाइछि दैट मींस द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ प्रोडक्ट इज मोर देन द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ प्रोडक्ट एज इट शुड बी इन द इक्विलिब्रियम कंडीशन. इक्विलिब्रियम कंडीशन रे प्रोडक्ट रो कंसंट्रेशन जति होवा कथा ताठू बेसी हो जाइछि. तेणु कमाया पई कोन हबो ना बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन स्टार्ट हबो. बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन स्टार्ट हेले प्रोडक्ट कंसंट्रेशन विल डिक्रीज, द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ रिएक्टेंट विल इंक्रीज, देन इट विल अप्रोच Qc will be equal to Kc. ताले the backward direction is favored when Qc is greater than Kc. Case 2 को आसीबा छुआ. Case 2 when Qc is equal to Kc. ताले कोन हैला छुआ ना the reaction is already in equilibrium. Purpose सबले कहिछि छुआ जे it should be equal to Kc. Equilibrium रे रहय पय सबले सिस्टम ता चाहूछि रिएक्शन ता चाहूछि. ता माने एही रेशियो the concentration of product and reactant should be equal to equilibrium constant. ताले कोन लिखिबा छुआ the reaction is in equilibrium. The reaction is already in equilibrium. जदि Qc टा Kc संग समान हे छि ताले रिएक्शन टा ऑलरेडी इक्विलिब्रियम रे अछि हला. ताले केस 2 रे कलाटा केस 3 को आसीबा छुआ. केस 3 रे कोन आसीबो that Qc टा greater than Kc is equal हैला. ताला Qc when Qc is less than Kc. थर्ड कंडीशन को आसीबा when Qc is less than Kc. Qc टा Kc टू कम हो जाइछि माने के कमी जाइछि ताले प्रोडक्ट रो कंसंट्रेशन कमी जाइछि. जति कि रहया था इक्विलिब्रियम कंडीशन रे the concentration of the product is less than the required concentration of product as it should be in the equilibrium condition. Equilibrium condition रे प्रोडक्ट कंसंट्रेशन जति होवा था ताठू कमी जाइछि. ताले कोन हबो बेसी प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म आ दरकार इक्विलिब्रियम पहुंचिया पई सो द रिएक्शन विल बी प्रोसीडिंग इन द फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन. ताले कोन लिखियो छुआ द फॉरवर्ड रिएक्शन is favored. बेसी प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म हबे is favored. ताले फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन दा से फेवर करिवो. बेसी प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म हेले पुनी कोन हि जिवो ना Qc will be equal to Kc. is favored. That means more product will be formed. So by knowing the relationship between these three we can predict regarding the direction, possible direction of the reaction. So some numericals will be asked on this. The value of Kc will be given to you and a concentration of the reactants and products will be given to you. तुमको दिया हिथिबो. So from this you can find out the value of Qc. So from these three cases we can predict regarding the favorable direction. को direction रे reaction टा progress करिवो. जदि Qc जो calculated value of Qc will be greater than Kc ताले reaction टा backward direction रे जिवो. We can write that the backward direction will be favored. जदि समान हे गला लिखिबा what will write ना the reaction is already in equilibrium. जदि less हे गला ताले कोन हो more product will be formed, that means the forward direction will be favored. Okay students, so this is all about your characteristics of equilibrium constant. Then we discussed initially regarding your Lee Chatterley principle which will be discussed in the next class. So next class रे कौन पढ़िया छुआ ली चार्टेलियस प्रिंसिपल. So students, this is for today. See you in the next class.